welcome to the Three of Cups Tarot channel. My name is Cree.
I'm Isla.
And I'm Celine.
And we are doing your bi-monthly What's Up and What's Good reading for the air signs.
Hi, air signs.
Hello, our Libras, our Geminis, and our Aquariuses.
You can't see my heart, but I have a crush on Aquarius.
Oh, good God. So to start off with you guys, we are going to shuffle right quick our Dreamscape Oracle and pull one.
Oh my. Ooh.
Just like an air sign. Y'all so quick.
Wow.
Y'all so quick. Oh!
Wow.
Air signs, what are y'all doing? Okay, so I've got the Architect.
I have the Prophet.
And I have the Death Mother.
Oh,
Okay, God,
goodness.
y'all.
Why we have to be so difficult? Why we gotta be so difficult?
Jesus, y'all have so many things. Air signs have so many things on their minds at once.
Yes.
I feel like these are all the same thing, but they're also three different things. Oh gosh, you're thinking about making something, you're worried about what people are going to say about it, but you're also listening to your intuition that you need to do it, but you also realize, okay, no, I got to do this over here. Oh my gosh.
Clear cut, straight to the point. You know what you want to do.
Yes.
You know you got to disconnect those people who talk in your ear, who got nothing, who aren't looking out for you, might add.
And they don't even see the bigger picture.
Nope.
Yes. Y'all are trying to dip, and you are plotting and planning how to dip. You guys are literally making the steps on how to dip, how to break up with somebody, how to leave.
It just feels so clear.
Yes.
Yes. Y'all have made up your mind.
Yes.
This is either a work relationship, and that's somebody telling you like, no, you don't want to do that, and you're like, nah, I'm out. And then there is also a relationship, like you mentioned. There is one where you're like, you are quietly saving money for your own apartment because you're just gonna leave that situation because
you're making plans.
Done. And if you're like inclined towards, occult arts and such like that, you have stopped listening to people. Because listening to people has led you nowhere.
Nowhere.
So it's like you have went through your own path of relying on intuition and your power. You are the artist of your life. Like if this is what you want, you're gonna put in the work that's needed to do it. You don't rely on people anymore.
That's dangerous, air signs. I'm calling y'all out just like I called everybody else, okay? Y'all can't do everything yourselves. You cannot. I don't care how skilled you are. It'll show itself. Even Libras, even though you guys can get into relationships and work with people and you love doing that, sometimes y'all can cut people off prematurely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying your decision to leave is bad. I'm saying make sure it's an informed decision.
I feel like it's a knee-jerk reaction.
Yes.
To things where things trigger you, where you're like, I know where this is going, and you dip.
Speaking as an air sign.
Air sign.
We understand.
Yeah. We see shit far off, and we're like,
I won't even get there for it to happen.
Yep.
Exactly. But one of my favorite quotes from any animated movie is Master Oogway's quote from Kung Fu Panda. One often meets their destiny on the path they take to avoid it.
True.
Yeah.
Be careful, y'all.
And there's so many stories of that time and time again.
The Oedipus complex is literally that.
Yeah. Like they didn't like what was in store for them.
Yep.
So they avoided it. And then what happens? You meet it anyway.
Yep.
Be careful. I am not opposed to you guys making these decisions. Because we did do the earth signs and they were not trying to make any moves.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of you guys for being swift and intelligent enough to say, okay, something needs to change. Just make sure that you fully know what needs to change before you just start letting things go.
That's why the Death Mother is.
Yep. All right, now we're going to get into the Lenormand and see what the actual crux of the matter is.
Yes.
All right, y'all, now we're going to get into the Lenormand and see what the points, the crux of the matter is. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got two for one. All right, we've got the tree, the bouquet. Let's keep going. Oh, the rider.
Like hearing, I don't like people.
There's an Aquarius listening then.
I don't like people.
The house.
But I like animals. That's what I'm hearing.
One more card.
Oh.
You can have a better relationship with animals than you do people.
And the ship.
You have an exception. I'm sorry, I was looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
You have an exception for like, I don't like people, but I love animals and maybe my partner.
Yeah.
Or whomever.
And maybe my partner. That is such an air sign thing to say.
Yeah.
I might like my partner.
And then for some of y'all, you guys go like, yeah, I like them.
I like them.
They're acceptable.
Uh-huh.
They
understand me.
Yes.
They are good.
Otherwise, give me animals and give me plants.
Give me animals and plants.
If you had a choice between living in the city and the woods, throw me in the fucking woods. Like, I want a fucking cottage. I want to bake bread. I want to sing with the animals. Like, leave me alone.
That's really Aquarius energy. Like that is Aquarius
I told
energy.
you, like, I tap into Aquarius like nobody's business.
So easily. Yes. So we've got the tree, the bouquet, the rider, the house, and the ship. The tree talks about planting your roots, talks about family, lineage, creating a legacy of sorts. You also have it also talks about health. Mm-hmm. I really want to point that out. It talks about your health, your livelihood. Then we have the bouquet, which talks about gifts and joy and happiness. And here's a present. It's like you...
Ooh.
Sorry, started channeling mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Then we have the rider, which talks about incoming news.
Uh-huh.
A visitor. The gift of your lineage. That's the sentence that came in my head that froze me. The gift of inheritance. I'm hearing inheritance because then we have the house that also talks about your family life. And inheritance is coming in because the ship is about things coming in, is new directions moving forward. On this card, it says wealth. Oh, snap.
Very unexpected.
Unexpected inheritance.
You could be going, and I know the justice isn't here because we're not even in the tarot yet, but that's what I'm getting. You could be going through the justice system with land.
I'm hearing birthright.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm sorry if someone passed away recently.
Yes.
Or it may not have been recently, but you've been fighting this battle for so long.
Yes.
To try and get what's due to you.
Mm-hmm.
That it's finally coming to fruition.
You're getting something that's owed to you. Mm-hmm. You are getting something that's owed to you, be it from a family member, be it finally the promotion that you've been wanting, be it you're finally like you've been waiting for classes to open up for a registry again, and you finally got like, yes, I have it. This is mine. I can finally get the class I want. Something that you've been wanting is finally coming out, and it's because you sneaky. Y'all so sneaky. It's because you've been making plans. No. They told y'all. I'm so, make sure you see my hand. They told y'all to god dang wait.
Yeah.
And what did y'all do?
Fuck that.
You were like, okay, I'll wait while doing this, while doing that, while making sure of this, while making sure of that. Y'all were making plans and doing things in the background, asking people.
And
it's
people
like,
be like, oh, but I told you to wait. I did.
I
just didn't sit and wait.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got up. Y'all were moving things around. The example that came in my head, and if this is any of y'all bad. You knew someone was in front of you for that class that you've been waiting to get in on, and you almost convinced them to take another one. Freaking Gemini.
I love it.
Y'all went after what you wanted. Y'all were the ones whispering in people's ears.
You're the snake. But it's not in a bad
It's not in a bad way, per se.
You know how when I look at the snake isn't inherently bad.
No.
It just knows how to go about what they want.
Yes.
So it's, especially if we're talking about biblical times with like, he goes to Eve and it's just like, that's a nice apple. Like, why don't you just
why don't you just eat it? Just eat it. Lick it.
What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen?
Right? So I feel like you are cunning.
Yes.
I feel like you are you know how to use your words.
Yeah, the air signs.
Yes. Not very, it's manipulative.
No. I was nice to everybody else, and just because I'm a fellow air sign does not mean y'all get a pass, okay? Air signs are manipulative.
Manipulative.
Yes.
It is. We get what we want.
But from this, it doesn't feel like in an inverse way.
No, it's not in a negative way.
It's not. I hear win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Because you may have convinced them to take that other class, but they needed that class anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like, oh, so you need that class? Well, why don't you just go ahead and do that? And then it's offered next semester, so you could just take it then.
Yeah.
You know, that's right, because my friend said that she wanted to take it next semester so we could be together. Well, look at that.
Works out for everybody.
Oh, win, 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 win.
You're
win,
a
win.
snake.
You are.
And I love it.
I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, air signs, y'all so dangerous, and I don't get why people don't know this about us. I gotta be honest. I don't know how they don't see it.
This is why I love it.
All right, we're now gonna switch into tarot.
Yeah.
Whew, all right, let's see. We're each gonna pull 3 cards.
Oh, no, you don't even need to. Oh.
I say with 5 falling out. To find out what's going on. Okay, this is weird. I have 3 cards, but it's not giving me enough information.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna pull 2 more. Y'all were only supposed to get 3. Don't tell nobody else.
It's on the floor.
Y'all air energy is all over the place right now. Oh yes, all right, I know what's going on now. Whew. And when these cards, Jesus. Okay. So the cards that came out for me were the Knight of Cups inverse, Ace of Wands, 5 of Coins, and the 2 that I pulled out to help me understand everything was the Star and the Sun. You guys are going after what you want. After a long time of having to... It's funny, from the Knight of Cups, I'm getting this energy of someone who had to carry someone else's feelings for a while. Almost as if you were kind of doing for others. And it's like you didn't mind, but it's like, okay, it's now time to get yours.
I wonder if you're a painter or a writer.
You're some sort of creative, I can definitely say that much. Mm-hmm. And it's time that you... I feel like you might have been on an artist block almost. Mm-hmm. You were on an artist... You had an artist block. You had writer's block. You could not create. And suddenly inspiration struck. It was almost as if when that Ace of Wands came in, when that inspiration struck, you realized the position that you put yourself in because you weren't creating. Mm-hmm. With this 5 of Coins here, that's that energy of someone who was left in the cold, someone who was left out. You finally realize, you know what, I've been, because I haven't been creating, I haven't been interacting. Mm-hmm. That's why Celine was picking up on that energy of, I want to live in the woods. It's not that you wanted to, you were.
I wonder if you being shut out, I wonder if your block was from not being who you are.
Yes.
And it's strange because I feel like, air signs, I know that it's hard to be you because a lot of people can't handle you. Like, they don't know how to handle you in large dosages, which is strange because that's why you retreat to your art, because I feel like you feel that is how you channel.
Yep.
That is how you feel the most you.
Air signs are very aesthetic creatures. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very aesthetic creatures. We need to feel comfortable where we are. We need to be able to speak our thoughts, or at least act on our thoughts, because there's a lot of them. Mm-hmm. And if you keep those trapped inside, that's how we get depressed. We're keeping too much inside, and we need to speak. Y'all need to. If you're an air sign, watching this, you go to a therapist. Find someone to speak to.
The mental Olympics.
Yes.
That you run in your own head.
Yes.
It needs an outlet. Like, it's like you need to be alone. That's why you need to be in the fucking woods.
You needed to be in this 5 of Coins energy. It felt like a punishment. That's your birthright that we were talking about earlier is your creativity coming back, is your ability to use your creativity. Mm-hmm. That job promotion, that inheritance from your job, from that person who passed.
Yeah.
It's that energy of finally I can be me. You have the star and the sun that came out. That is a beautiful combination for someone who's like, now I can be what I want to be. I had so many blockages. I had so many pushbacks keeping me from being able to be me, and now I can be me.
You don't even need to fill anybody else's cup. You need to fill your own.
Yes.
So, fun story about that.
Sharing is caring.
I have several cards, more than 3.
Oh, same.
I'm gonna stop saying that.
So, I have the 7 of Pentacles.
Ooh, beautiful.
9 of Cups.
Oh.
2 wish fulfillment cards.
4 of Cups. The Hermit. 8 of Cups. Make sure I'm not running out of
Space.
You're good.
Inverse 10 of Wands. And inverse 6 of Pentacles.
No, that one's out the shop.
Yeah, that one's
God, dog.
Yeah.
Which one is 6?
Yeah, inverse 6 of Pentacles.
Don't give to anybody else. It's time for you.
Exactly. You have given so much. You cultivated. You were the person everybody went to for emotional support. You got burnt out. You were over it.
Yep.
You ran off to be by yourself because you got tired of carrying everybody's burdens.
Yep.
And you don't have anything to give right now.
And you know what the funny
Focus on
thing
yourself.
is? It wasn't even yours to carry.
No, it wasn't. You just knew how to solve the problem.
Yep.
That is the curse of being an air sign. You can see 18 steps ahead. And because you could see 18 steps ahead, you started helping people who couldn't see that far.
Yes.
And it burned you out because you used too much energy.
Yep.
You weren't being creative, you were being logical. You were using one side of you. All air signs have a sense of duality. The scales have the 2 sides of the scale. Geminis are twins. Aquarii, you have water and air. You know what I mean? There's a sense of duality in everybody.
And that's why the illustration for Aquarius is water in a jar.
Yes.
You are a walking jar of water.
Yes.
And I so strange because I was looking at the oracles. They were making me look at the illustrations. And I feel that when people look at you, Aquarius, that you don't care. Like, you're so far removed from reality.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, they probably think you're so far up your own ass. You probably get that a lot.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you carry all of this. You actually care way too much. Even when you don't want to. And it's not yours to carry. It's actually time to pull back because you've been giving yourself to so many people, and I kind of want to say family members.
Yep. This is family. You have the job of being the person that everybody talked to. Everybody dumped their emotions off on you.
Libra.
Yes.
And then you got tired. You were like, I can't do this anymore. Bye.
You're burnt out.
Because
it's time to be alone.
Air signs, y'all have a bad habit of running until you can't breathe anymore.
Yes.
Geminis are very bad at always putting themselves in positions because they are very impulsive creatures. It's like when the time comes to do, you do because you're like, I know how to fix that. And you don't stop to think whether or not you should. Air signs, you love diplomacy. You love hearing the other side of things. You love understanding the other side, even if it's just to be nosy to get the gossip. You are putting your ear in places that you probably shouldn't be putting your ear in.
And sometimes that's just to know.
Yes.
It's not about being nosy because you love the gossip, right? And
Not just
that, because that's part of it, but also like you like to know, so you like to be knowledgeable of things.
Yes.
Gemini.
Yes.
You love knowing the information that other people wouldn't know.
Yep.
Because if they need to know something, I heard that from so-and-so.
Yes. You guys get a little arrogant when it comes to like knowing things that other people don't know. You love disseminating information.
Yes.
But at the same time, what you guys don't realize is that when you absorb all that information, when you put yourself in all these places just to hear the gossip, just to know what's going on, just to be able to tell somebody else, you are absorbing that energy. And that is the quickest way to a burnout.
Yep.
That's what's going to bog you down.
Yep.
And it's almost like being alone will cleanse that.
Being alone did cleanse that, which is why good things are coming in.
Yes. It's now you know how to. Now you're wiser with the snake here, like, and the architect and the death mother. Like, now you know how to move.
Yep.
Rather than just being in the mix of it because it's gossip and it's just to know from a smug place. I love it. Are you ready? Because I have way too many. So I have. Wait, what came out first? Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups.
Oh, we got 2 Eight of Cups.
Yep.
The Empress. The Lovers.
Gemini showing up on the board.
Yes, it is. The Page of Swords. I want to know if being in romantic relationships make you like it makes you iffy. Like it's like
What's in it for me?
right, exactly. But I say this because the Four of Wands is here. Let's hope it doesn't cut off. With the Two of Chalices. It could be a same-sex relationship, possibly. And the Hermit. Let's put it here.
Oh, again.
I want to know if being alone is more comfortable, even if this is really good for you.
It's a lot less complicated.
Yes.
You had to learn how to get along with yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
You had to do some healing in order to, you were in your, oh my gosh. Not only were you in other people's ear, you were in your own ear, and you had to learn to come to terms with yourself, because these good things that are coming in are because you did the shadow work, because you did the hard work, and you cleared off your plate to get more macaroni and cheese.
Yes. And I say this because I had a card pop out of this deck that doesn't belong in this deck, but it snuck in. And it's from my romance tarot. And it's a death card.
You've changed.
Yep. You're mourning who you were, though.
Because it's comfortable.
You went through a death of the soul. And that's not fun.
No.
What you went through was not fun. But it was because you had to realize, and air signs, y'all are notorious for not being aware of your feelings.
Yes.
Until it's too late.
You're
She says an air sign.
You're used to pivoting through like, I don't have time for that.
No time. Nope, not dealing with that. Ew. Get that away from me.
I got shit to do.
Yep.
It can wait.
And that's cute. That's great. It's commendable.
We were talking about this the other day.
We were talking about this the other day.
Oh my goodness.
You needed to make time for your feelings. And that's what the universe kind of forced you to do with that burnout. They took the option from you to ignore it. You couldn't ignore it anymore. You were tired. You were burnt out.
No, we were talking about the other signs where the tower isn't here.
No.
I feel like it had already happened.
Yeah, we're post tower.
Yeah.
I feel like you were just doing things willy-nilly. And they made the decision for you.
Yep.
Deal with it.
The
Fine.
tower's between these two cards right here.
Yes. Yes.
Because
yes,
you did something, you were over it, you did something out of just a spur of the moment.
Yep.
Which probably didn't work out very well.
Yes. Because I know I got on my fire signs for being impulsive. But whoo, boy, when it comes to cutting something out of your life, air signs will be like, what? I don't need, which toe don't I need?
Tell me and I'll do it.
Okay, there's this thing in Avatar: The Last Airbender where one of the airbenders, actually one of the avatars, learned how to fly. And the way that you learn to fly is that you release your earthly tethers, which means that he had to let go of his relationship with his wife, with his material possessions. He had to release everything. And it's crazy because I know every air sign listening to this would be like, I just got to cut people off to be able to fly? Shoot.
It's a no-brainer.
That's easy.
Yeah.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
Right.
Let me get my sisters.
Right? No.
But for this specific group, I feel like that was really hard for you to do.
Yes.
That's why you were forced to do it.
But if I remember correctly, he also was realizing what he lost. Like there was always this underlying level of regret.
Yeah. Because I can fly. That's cute. That's cool. I can't fly to hug anybody. I can't pick someone up and fly with them. It's just me in the air by myself. And that's what happened. You guys released the earthly tethers. You flew for a second. You were like, this ain't all that it's cracked up to be.
Right. Because it's just me.
It's just me.
And it's funny because now that circles back to I just want to be in the fucking cottage.
Yeah.
But it's not at all.
Y'all realize the cottage has bugs.
Yes.
The cottage gets dusty easily.
You gotta drive an hour to get some groceries.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna have a garden yourself and slaughter some animals.
And be real, y'all don't want a garden.
Right.
Some of y'all might like plants and stuff, but overall, managing a garden,
Is that like you would rather paint?
you
or
would
write.
rather create. rather than grow, because that takes time and y'all impatient.
Fast results.
Fast results. That's why all the cards came flying out
Yes.
before we even had a chance to shuffle.
Yes.
Give me my answer. What's going on with me?
I love you guys.
We do. We love all of you guys. We just got to let y'all know what's real. All right. So next we're going to get an oracle card out for each of us, one oracle card to explain and wrap things up.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey guys. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the oracle cards. I am sick of y'all.
I'm not taking this because it was too soon.
Matter of fact, I'm just going to take every card that flipped over. Because y'all want to know so much.
Really? Okay, let's try this again. Air signs.
Air, please.
Air.
I'm one of y'all.
Like, I'm on your side.
I'm not trying.
Y'all got so much. What on earth?
Oh. No.
Oh, whoa, what?
Okay, I'm keeping these because.
Air.
Oh, whoa.
Everybody else followed directions.
Yeah.
Everybody else got one.
Oh, no, I have to take this. Oh, damn it, air signs.
Air signs like, yeah, give it all to me. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
All right. So
Okay.
we've got conjunction, alliance, progressions, journey. I just heard learning to work with other people. Hearth, Vesta. And then Imam Kolai. The IC. When I do a chart, I just say IC. I don't do all that stuff.
Setting
Oh,
roots.
snap. My
Yes.
candle just
Learning.
went out.
Oh.
What y'all doing?
Stop. All the other signs were okay.
Y'all acting.
All the candles are out.
All the
Oh,
candles are all right.
wow.
Okay, so learning to work with other people, but in a healthy way. It's learning to be like, okay, I'm gonna work with these people, but I'm not gonna put my all into it. Vesta is about nurturing. It is about warming things. It's about keeping the fire going. You guys are learning what it takes to keep you moving forward. And the IC actually talks about the root of your cause, your childhood, things like that. It talks about how those deep traumas, how those can be triggered and how you can heal those because you know what your triggers are now. You know what can burn you out. You know better now. So you're going to act better now. You're not just throwing yourself into situations anymore. You're not impulsive. Matter of fact, that manipulation we picked up on earlier, it's now because you learned you have to do that. Mm-hmm. It's no longer just as simple as, oh, okay, well, I'll just let you do that. Nah, no
I'm
more.
hearing gentle persuasion.
Gentle. Y'all ain't cute. Y'all ain't cute.
I love that.
You guys have learned. You guys have grown. And to be honest, I think this many cards came out because you wanted to.
Yes.
You want a confirmation that you have grown.
And honestly, they probably just need to hear that.
Yeah.
They need to hear that.
Like you've learned to find your own flock.
Yep.
Like-minded people. Because let's be real, we were saying how like, oh, I hate people, right? Like I don't like people except for animals or maybe one person. But no, you have a community here that you work best with, that have the same interests as you, the same outlook of life as you. Like that's important. And that is progressive.
Yes,
Right?
you're moving forward. You're finally moving forward in a way that you like, that you see fit for you. Because you got caught up in so many other people's energy that you forgot what it meant to be yourself. That's the other problem with air. It's like, I'm so sorry to use this example.
Uh-oh.
But have you ever been in an elevator and someone farted? All was good until they farted, and now the air is stink. That's how air is. Air can be polluted. Air can be messed with. Air can be gunked up. Air can be cloudy. Air can be clear.
Oh, you know what's funny? We're talking about flying. Look.
Oh,
That's
yes.
fun because my cards kind of relate to that.
Oh, we'll go right on ahead.
Go ahead.
I have quite a few as well. I have pure nature. My home is my castle.
Aww.
Yeah. I can relate though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna complain. I have touched the sky.
Oh.
That's so sweet. And the castle touches the sky too.
And then night ride.
Oh.
What y'all doing?
Mm.
What are y'all doing?
So what's most fascinating about this is that there's a bunch of birds in these cards.
Bunch of birds all over the place.
Lots of birds. There's birds in Alliance. There's birds on the Tree of the Roots. There's birds in My Home is My Castle. There's birds in Touch the Sky. There are owls covering each other on Night Ride.
Knowledge.
Yes.
It's like you learned what you had to give up in order to fly.
Mm-hmm.
But even though you came back down to earth, you still, oh snap. It's like, okay, I flew, it wasn't what I thought it was, I still want some things, so you lost the ability to fly, right? You came back down to earth. However, you still know what you gotta do in order to fly again.
Yeah.
So you're ready to bounce at a moment's notice.
You're not gonna forget that information.
Yeah, like you know what it takes. It's not like you soaked up the information and then forgot it.
Nope.
It's not like you don't know what to do.
Yep.
But you store it. It's just I know what to do when the time comes to fly again.
The fact, though, is that you're already making the prediction that you're going to have to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not that life isn't somewhat cyclical, that you will eventually have to do it. You might be a little trigger happy.
Yes.
Don't be so quick to fly and be like, bye.
Because y'all will.
Yes.
Libras,
Anytime you see where this is going,
Aquarius, Geminis are the only ones who will
Oh my
stick
God.
something out, but y'all stick it out
Can I,
to prove
like-
yourselves right.
yeah, can I say, fucking Aquarius, Jesus. Please don't get like trauma triggered, and then it's just like I know where this is going, and then it's not going that way, but
Yeah.
you know where
Projecting.
where it's gone before, and you can cut people out before knowing where it's going.
Be careful.
Yes.
I know you've seen some things before. You're not wrong, but make sure it's actually that.
Yes.
And you're not projecting a situation onto it that's not there. You air signs, us air signs, are very imaginative people. Seeing 18 steps ahead.
It's that mentality.
It's that mentality. And you can't stop it. You can't stop your thoughts. I'm pretty sure if you guys are in relationships, you're probably talking to your partner and you're like, yeah, no, I thought about that. And they're like, when did you have time? Why did you think about
I
that?
have thought if you stepped out on me,
Mm-hmm.
I have a safety net.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have thought of contingencies, and I've literally stopped myself from thinking of those contingencies. I've literally stopped myself from being like, okay, if he leaves, where can you go?
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't get it twisted. It's good to have a backup plan, but don't dwell on that backup
Yes.
plan as if that's going to happen, because that's a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point.
Yes.
You start looking for any reason to dip, and you dip.
Yeah. Just a warning. That's the warning.
And then their breathing will start getting on your nerves. They just sleep in the ear like, God, dog. Why are you breathing so hard? I'm gonna leave.
Doing it like you gotta do it to live.
Stop, I wasn't prepared. Let's get into this, okay? So for your oracle, we have sun. Paint the sun back into your sky.
Oh,
That's so
I'm gonna
sweet.
cry because that's so cute. Because that is what you need to do. Take the time to be alone and find the sun again, because you probably lost sight of it because you already in your head about you've lost it. Shark, swim away from this situation, from your self sabotaging thoughts, please. That's what I was getting. The Clover, release your guilt. And then the last is Dragon, slay them all. Please be careful not to crash castles you shouldn't be crashing. Please don't do that. It's not that bad. Okay, I don't know if I'm... There we go. You could be a freaking dragon. Like, own that. It's better than a bird.
You still fly,
You still fly.
but you know when to hoard things that are precious to you.
Yes. Oh, I also got the image of sitting on gold.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a hoarder? Not in the sense of like clusteredness, right? Like I mean like hoarding
thoughts.
Yes.
Holding emotions, you're withholding so much and keeping it inside of you.
Yes.
That stuff needs to get out. When I said it earlier in this reading, I meant it. Y'all need therapy because you have a lot of thoughts. I'm trying. We need as air signs.
Yes.
Therapy really helps us because we need an unbiased area to release all of our thoughts. We have a lot of them at several instances throughout the day. It is good to have somebody that you can just splurge all that out to without worrying about their feelings, without worrying about whether or not they're going to like it or react to it. I don't need you to react. I need to get these thoughts out. And while that might seem weird to especially water signs who are like, how am I not supposed to emotionally react? It's not about emotion right now. It's about getting the thoughts out.
Yes, exactly. Just lay them all, man. Like, stop. Like, I'm hearing stop before you crash it all.
Yes.
Before you lose it all.
Pick and choose. Matter of fact, the message isn't that you're just a bird or a dragon. It's to know when you're facing a bird or a dragon.
Yes.
Know what's a bird and what's going to poop on you that you can wash out of your jacket. And what's a dragon that could end your lineage with its flame. Know your battles. Pick your battles. Good things are coming to you. And it's because you learned how to handle yourself. But moving forward into this new birthright, this new opportunity that's coming to you, you need to know what's a bird and what's a dragon. Don't attack them all as if they're dragons. Don't ignore them all as if they're all birds.
Because a bird can be a dragon.
And what's so very interesting in that card is that she's already been through one battle. And she's still fighting regardless.
Yep.
Her leg's missing. She's already lost something before.
But she's ready for that next dragon, though. And you guys are too. You are. Just don't.
You've learned what it takes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, air signs. I think that's all we've got for you today. Thank you so much for letting us peek into your energy as much as it was. Hopefully next time it won't be this chaotic because it was supposed to be one card.
I think this is what they needed to hear.
This is what y'all need. I don't care. I don't care about y'all feelings. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more nerdy spiritual shenanigans. Also, share this to a fellow air sign that needs a little bit of tough love to get them through these next 2 weeks. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.